forgot my water. Hola, hola. It might be fuzzy. I might have some oil on there. I don't know. What y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello. Hola, hola. Got that done. I don't know why it seems so dark right here. My house smells like onions. It smells like onions in here, y'all. Hey, I got my green onions dehydrating. Next is potatoes and onions. I couldn't do green and the yellow together, so I'm gonna try to break up the monotony. Hey, Mari, so I don't smell like I've been working. You been missing my lives? Oh, I haven't been having any. I was off for a whole week, pumpkin. You ain't missed nothing but one, maybe two. You ain't missed nothing. But you know, if you missing them, you can go to YouTube. That's where they at, on YouTube. If you ever miss, you just go to YouTube. We record every day over there. Hey, everybody. AJ, Miss Rhodes, Auntie Lucille. Hey, just me, Miss Lady, everybody. Y'all, I don't got my glasses and I don't know where they at, so that's why I ain't been reading out no names really, because I have to squint and it be giving me a headache. I ain't got them and I ain't made no appointment either. Oh, happy birthday, Auntie. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. You see? I'm sorry. Hey, everybody. So y'all been on y'all getting y'all vegetables together and stuff. Y'all doing that? Are you guys making time to do some prep? I don't care if it's an hour a day, 2 hours, something, 30 minutes. Is y'all making y'all time? Hola, hola. Is y'all making some time to get y'all stuff done? I made me some tacos and they was kind of salty. I'm sad about that. Okay, JP, make sure y'all getting y'all stuff. Seeing as how I'm a martinet. I'm a martinet, so then that's what that is. We finally figured out exactly what I am. I'm a martinet. About to get you a dehydrator. Good job. Check Goodwills. Goodwills and OfferUp is a good place to get them because people be going and buying the newer versions. They all still do the same thing. Sometimes you can get 2 or 3 of them for a little bit of nothing. Don't forget OfferUp. OfferUp is an amazing space when you don't want to spend a lot. And then it's like the Goodwill for the internet. That's what I say. Yes, I'm waiting on the Black Friday sales for more stuff. They got a lot of stuff on sale right now. Hello. They got a lot of stuff on sale right now. And people that want to see, we might be a little different. Because I didn't buy nothing at Black Friday. Because they be hiking them prices up. They say they don't, but they do. Yeah. They be hiking them prices up sometimes. Making space for my canned goods. By using my 5-gallon buckets to store. Good job, Auntie. Hi, Pumpkin. And my grandbaby, hi. I just got to see Emu. I'm so happy. She said, night. I said, you don't even remember me. Your mama didn't let me see you. So I want to show y'all what's in these buckets that I'm going to send out. And I still haven't figured out how I'm going to do it, but we'll get there. I need a damn garage so I can do all my food prep that got to do with onions and sticky stuff outside. Okay, y'all. I'm going to move this down just a little bit so y'all can see. I've seen so many food dehydrators at Goodwill. I know, because the women that dehydrate all the time always want the new one. They act like the old one don't work. Well, good. I'm happy that you don't think it works, so I can go get it for $7.22 at the Goodwill. Can y'all see this? Y'all can't really. Y'all can. Y'all can't see this. Let's do this. See? Don't hit your toes. Okay. Everybody can see this. Good job. So, these buckets is only 3. And if you've already been prepping, I don't know. I haven't figured out how I want to do this. I'm not going to lie to you. I just want to show y'all what's in the bucket. God has not given me the idea of how to get rid of them, because I want it to be for a person kind of that hasn't started prepping, but then that make me be like, because then maybe, I don't know. However he give it to me. So, this is what's going to be in a bucket. So, it's going to be a bag of chili or a bag of soup in there, right? So this is our giveaway. It's going to be a bag of soup. And then we have these, which is a gallon jug, right? That holds hot liquids or water or whatever it is. But on the inside of here, y'all see that? On the inside of here is 2 emergent. Well, this is 1 emergency blanket, I think. An emergency blanket, it's 2 in here. The other one's down at the bottom. An emergency light bulb. Toothbrushes and toothpaste. The plug to try to, like, just in case you have some type of thing to charge it. And then in the bottom of here is the rest of the disposable washcloths. Right? So you got your hot water bottle. You got some toothbrushes and toothpaste, and then an emergency light bulb, and 2 emergency blankets in here, right? So that's what all is in this little thing. Some Zatarain's gumbo mix, baby, because soup always make it work if it's not a lot of food. Another emergency light bulb, a water straw, some Uncle Ben's rice, an emergency, like, because this is like emergency stuff, y'all. And then a spoon to be able to cook with, a bar of soap. This one has 2. There's only one of these that has 2. The other ones only have 1. Another water straw. And then the 2-in-1 gas stove and a pot set. A portable camping pot set, right? And then you got your bucket. You can use that for a toilet or to get water or whatever it is that you're going to do. So there's only 3 of these. But this is like leftover stuff from all of our other giveaways and stuff. And I'm getting this stuff out of my living room because I'm tired of it looking like a storehouse, 1. And 2, y'all know how we do around here. I think this one bust open, so I'm going to not give that one away because I see something in the bottom of here. And then some markers for the kids. Those is going in there. We've been having them for a minute too. So it's only 3 of these. But I'm going to get these out shortly. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I have not wanted to leave my house. I haven't sent no packages out. I haven't did nothing. Because I ain't going to say, I just haven't wanted to leave. I don't know what that is, but I have not wanted to leave my house. And so I haven't. There's that. I think this is right. No. I'm going to just put it back in here because every time I do this. So these are the 3 buckets that we'll be shipping out sometime shortly. Hopefully in the next week. I just got to go to the place and do it. But, that's not right. Oh, man. I had this in here the way it was supposed to be. And now I'm going to have to move it again. Oh, wait. Okay. So, these are the 3 buckets. It's going to be 3 of these. One of them is going to have 2. The other one is going to have 1 emergency straw. But I feel like for a person that has nothing, or I think I might do it for, like, if y'all have a family member maybe that has a lot of kids. Thank you. I love you too. I love you. If you know somebody, or maybe even for like a older, if you have a older grandparent or something like that. No, I got them online. They were cheaper online. At Lowe's, they $13 a piece. And online, I can't remember how much I paid for them, but it was only like $30 or something for 5 or 6. It was like $30 for 5. online instead of, because I looked at them at Lowe's and they was like $10. They wanted like $7 for the bucket and $6. It would end up being like $13 and $14 for one bucket at Lowe's, because you have to pay for the top separately from the thing. So I just got them. Yeah, you get like 5 for like 30 bucks. I'm gonna find my deals. I'm not spending a lot on nothing. I refuse. If I can find it on a deal, baby, I will wait. I'm not a I gotta have it when it first come out person. Now with my phones I used to be like that, but not even that no more. Mm-mm. So I don't know how we gonna get those out, but I want to get those out to somebody. I just haven't figured out how we're gonna do it, like how we'll pick the people. But I feel like that's a good starter kit or whatever it is. You know what I mean? What y'all think? You got 3 meals in there, a water straw, some way to cook, and then a way to filter your water, whatever, and then some soap. And you got toothbrushes, toothpaste, an emergency blanket. It's a great starter. That's what I was thinking too. I was just trying to think of the most basic needs. A way to eat, because they can go get the propane. It's $4. Yeah, Cecil. Yeah, but you must have missed class earlier today. We had a class. We've known the aliens are here. God told us in the Bible that they've been here. You sent one to your 87-year-old grandmother. Good job. Good evening. You said, yes, that's a great idea, especially for someone that doesn't have anything. Exactly. And that's more what I was thinking, because most of the people here have been prepping. So, but not to nobody that don't believe in it. Somebody that is stressed out about getting their stuff. That maybe you talk to, you know what I mean? Because I feel like if you already been prepping, then you probably, if you've been here, you probably have an emergency stove of some sort, a propane stove. You know what I mean? Because these are things that people, we knew they was $25 back when they was $25 or whatever they was. So I'm trying to bless. I just got a month of food and a heater oven on the website, all on the payment plan. Come on, Successful Faye. I like to hear it. Y'all, listen, every time that y'all tell me that y'all know people who have a bigger household. Right, 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 right. Well, I was just thinking, because a lot of people, up until this hurricane, people wasn't thinking about emergency planning. With all the hurricanes and all of the tornadoes and all of the stuff that we've seen, think about how many millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people got caught off guard in the flood, and they didn't have enough food, and you have to run out and get it. So hopefully people are waking up a little bit that you need to have some emergency prep stuff. You know what I mean? I pray that people are. I pray that they are. Hopefully that shook people up to say, hey, you know what? It's not bad if I keep. You want to start storing water. I don't know if they have them or if they're still sold out, but we have a online in my bio here on my Amazon store. There is boxes that we bought that fold up, and they come with the spout, the water treatment thing, and you can either get 50 gallons or 100 gallons. And what it is, it's 10 5-gallon bags that you can fill up in your tub, treat them, and just have them sitting. And you can stack them. I don't know if you have a garage or a place to do it, but you could do 50 gallons or 100 gallons of water, and it comes in it has a cardboard box, to protect the bag. You fill it up, put it in there, and it comes with the spout. Each one of them has a spout and everything. Has the hose to fill it up. It comes with the water treatment and everything. Yeah. So look into that, because that's a good, and then they stack, Yeah. So anyway, I just pray that y'all getting y'all stuff together. I got about 4 little bags. I'm going to show y'all real quick. To the people that might be trying to get into, I don't can. I know you can. I don't can, because I don't mess with them pressure cookers. I got one pressure cooker and I just use it. It ain't can. So I did 2 bags of peas. I did 2 bags of sweet peas, frozen sweet peas, and I did 2 bags of sweet corn, and this is what I got. Okay, I got these many little packs. Some of them have more than others, but I'll tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why I'm pissed. Right, I'm gonna show y'all why I was pissed a little bit. I'm about to show you if I can find it. I could find it if I hadn't stacked it up. Okay, so anyway, I had bought the box on Amazon, and it comes with a bag of peas. Your life contains things that some may be uncomfortable. What? Whatever. It kills me. Deemed the owls is here. Y'all know that, right? So anyway, since y'all done already did whatever y'all did, the bag that I bought was probably about this big, and it had dried peas, dried corn. Yeah. The aliens been here. We already had this conversation. We've talked about this a gazillion times. When I told y'all about the giants, I told y'all who the aliens were. The aliens, hi, sir. I told y'all about that. The aliens is the angels. The heavenly beings that God said was gonna show up at the last days. That's them. But so that's we know. We've already known. We've talked about them for about 3 years now. So with that, the bag that I got on Amazon was probably like this, right? And I got like the corn and all of that stuff. Y'all, $20 for, I mean, what? 40 some dollars, I think. It was like $29 or $39. I could have did that myself, which I knew, but I was just, whatever. No, I'm about to go. I pulled my stuff out, and this is what I've been on. So I got peas, I got corn, I did some potato. I haven't put them in there yet, no. Because I'm going to just dehydrate everything and then do my oxygen absorbers. But some of the stuff that I'm using, you don't have to. Think about dried corn. The Indians dried corn all the time. Potatoes, certain things you don't have to. Certain things you need them. But certain things you don't have to have it. Because they put them in jars and put them on the shelf, and they still stay good for 2 years. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Certain things you don't necessarily, I mean, you can use them, but certain things you don't have to. Like bell peppers and stuff like that the moisture will come back. Right? But think about the dried corn that they used to put, because you could do they got the ones where you suck all the air out of them and, just put the lid down on them. So certain things you don't have to. But I do have them, and I will be putting them in there. I'm just trying to get I'm going to dry everything, get everything labeled, and then because I don't want to open my oxygen absorbers and then have to try to hurry up and vacuum seal them back and open them, because that'd be exposing them to the air. So I'm going to vacuum seal I got 20 pounds of potatoes. Right, I got 20 pounds of potatoes, and I'm going to do all of them. I'm going to just get everything done, and then I'm going to open my oxygen absorbers and put them in there, because I don't want to have to, can I repeat what about the angels? That they're alien. That's the aliens. Those are the aliens. The Bible says in the end times that the fiery chariots and the angels was going to be here. And that's what they're doing. They're coming and visiting. They're doing their job. They've been here, but we just get to see the lights that the Bible was always talking about was in the sky. All you got to do is read the Bible, and it's going to show you. I mean, you'll see what we're seeing now. It talks about it. And it just makes me think even more. I told y'all when I was married, whenever I would be sitting outside and I would be praying, because I was always outside in the middle of the night, like between 2 and 5 in the morning, I would just sit outside, cold, rain, sleet, or snow. I would be out there, so I always paid attention to the sky. Well, I used to see these stars, and I would call my ex-husband and say, "Come here and look at this." I said, "That star is blinking." He said, "That's a plane." I said, "That's not a plane. It's not moving. But it's flick. I ain't never seen a star flicker red and blue." And then they would move, and he'd be like, "You tripping?" No, I sit out here enough. You be moving so fast, you don't know what's going on. But yeah, all the lights everybody been seeing. Yeah. I used to tell him like, "Come look at this," and he'd be like, "Oh." And now I bet he think about it. I know he is, because that is not no plane. Right, right. But they not blinking no red and blue stars, like like red and blue. They be white. I'm talking about, he was like, "That's a plane." I said, "That's not a plane. That is not a plane. I know plane lights." You know what I'm saying? "Look at this." And I would take picture, and he'd be like, "You tripping." Well, now everybody see it. I'm not saying I was the only one that seen it then, but I couldn't get him to believe me. So I know he's seeing the stuff because he on social media, so I know he see it. Your ex-wife wasn't crazy. Because it used to scare me, because I'd be outside and I would be praying. Right? I would be praying. And you know how you like feel a presence? Have you ever been praying and you're deep in prayer and then you kind of feel like somebody is around you? I saw that happen in August over the ocean. Then it moved suddenly. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. So when I would be outside between 3 and 6 in the morning and it's dark, like I would be praying or talking to God, playing my list, and I would always have my headphones on so I can't hear nothing. And then I would look up and see it, and I'm like, "What the heck?" It would freak me out every time. So if he was up getting ready for work, I'd be like, "Come here, come look at this." And he'd be like, "Girl, you tripping, blah, blah, blah." No, okay. But to know now that those were probably angels, because it would startle me every time. That's why I would run and go get him or hurry up and try to take a picture of it, because it's like, whoa. And of course, it wasn't close. It was far. It wasn't like it was close to me, but I know that that's not supposed to be in the sky because I'm out here every night and every morning. I sit outside all day. So I know that is not supposed to be right there. And I used to have the Google Sky. Did y'all ever use that? Y'all ever use Google Sky? I don't know if it's still called that now. Y'all ever use Google Sky, like to see where the constellations are and stuff like that? Anybody? Have y'all ever used that? Oh, you got to do it with the kids. They will love it. You got to do it with, or even if you on a date and y'all sitting outside, or you and your husband or wife sitting outside. Oh, it's so interesting. Oh, y'all can do it tonight. Get Google Map or Google Sky. It'll tell you where all the constellations is. Oh, it's so cool. And wherever you move, it's gonna show you. It's so cool. Oh yeah. Now it's GeoGlobe. Okay, so now it's GeoGlobe. I figured this is years ago when I was using it. So now it's called GeoGlobe. That's what it's called now. Okay. Definitely do it with the kids. I used to let my kids go outside. They'll be, especially in the summertime, oh God, they'll be out there trying to find all the constellations, going down the street, trying to see where they at. Cool thing to do with the kids. Definitely got to do that with the babies. Even your teenagers. Like, they might already know, but if they don't, if y'all sitting outside, like it's starting to get cold, but it's still been nice, go outside and just have, like, if you got an iPad or whatever you're going to use, it's so cool. Definitely got to do that. It's a cool conversation starter too. If you starting to date somebody, the fact that you know where the constellations are, it's a conversation starter. Yeah, I think that's what we're talking about, Miss Grace. It's called GeoGlobe now. They said it's not. I don't think it's called that anymore. Whatever, wherever you find it, whatever it's called, just look it up. It's a really cool thing to do. And if you outside tonight, go out there and use it. It's pretty cool. Very cool. So I didn't really want nothing. I've been getting this stuff in here and got a chance to see my grandbaby today, talk to my kids. Y'all nephew in Vegas. He was just in Cali like 3 days ago. Now he's in Vegas at something con. I said my kids is not scared to move around. They are not scared to move around at all. They are their mother's children, baby. They will get up and go. You hear me? Cut everything off and be like, oh yeah. I'm calling him like, oh, my mom in Vegas. You was just in Cali like the other day when I talked to you. You was just in Cali. So where you gonna be on Friday? Tell me. So I know when not to call. They be moving around. Something terrible, honey. But I didn't really want nothing. I just called, got on here to see what y'all was doing, show y'all my little bags I made. So, and you got to think, if you feel like you don't have time once you get your dehydrator, do it while you're sleeping. Put it on right before you go to bed, right before the house is getting ready to shut down. By the time, 6 hours, whatever it is that, it'll pretty much be done. And if it takes you, 2 hours to get up and get ready for work, by the time you get ready to walk out the house, most stuff take between 8 and 10 hours to dehydrate. So you can do it while you're sleeping. And then just get up, let it cool off until it's time for you to get home. And then boom, put it up and start the process over after you done got done cooking and stuff. So you can dehydrate while you sleep, which is pretty cool. So it's not a lot of effort to that. It's just the prep, really, of it. Like potatoes take forever because you got to parboil them, let them cool, put them in ice, and then put them in there. But it's worth it, to know that when if stuff get crazy, you got something in there to make some soup or something. That's what I'm thinking. Get the Mylar bags to go. Buy the big bags of rice and beans. Yeah. Because I think I paid $1.29 for that corn and stuff. And, I mean, it's just me, so... I ain't dropping them but a few kernels in there anyway. If I'm going to make some, some kind of noodles or something, you got to think a few kernels of corn, a few kernels of pea, or a few little peas, and some soup base, and I'm good, and some noodles. You know what I mean? If it comes down to the struggle meal or whatever. So, just thinking about that. Onions, potatoes, garlic. You can do bell peppers and stuff like that. You just have to make sure you're following the guidelines so nobody don't get sick. Broth and seasoning, right. And I want to tell y'all I'm proud of y'all too. I know I probably don't say it a lot, but for those of you that no matter what your financial situation is or no matter how crazy it's been for you, and you still try to prep every day, if nobody said nothing to you, I'm proud of you. Because I know it's just, it can be a struggle, but I know also that God provides what y'all need. You know what I mean? This I know for sure. So I just want y'all to know, like, I'm proud of y'all for doing that. I'm proud of y'all for thinking about your family, not just for right now, but for later. Because it takes a lot, and you got to change. You said hit up the dollar stores. Yeah, everybody. I think folks is finding the cheap places to go. I've been looking. It's a lot going on, too. Like, I ain't really been talking about it because I know y'all been seeing it. But it's some very interesting things happening. I see that Cuba is flood. Is it Cuba that's flooding again? They started flooding what, yesterday or the day before? Is it Cuba? So it's I see too. Oh boy said it's okay for them people to use long range missiles too. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's a lot of people, but they figured it out. Folks they had 2 moons last night. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot going on, family. There are things that are moving, and I watched some of the videos of the people that are in Palestine or different places, Gaza, and just to see them people fight, they was digging through the rubble to try to find food, y'all. Did y'all see that? One lady said the only thing they had to eat was salt. Hey, sis, you hear me? Salt. Thank you, Pumpkin. Could you imagine that's all you got to feed your baby is salt? I reposted the video. I don't know if they let y'all see it. Salt. That's all the people have had to eat is salt. No water, no medicine, no food. And then the truck. وما احنا لاقيين في الليل. ايش بتعمل في الشعب؟ ليش بتعمل في الشعب هيك؟ والله ما نحقر الا حد كلمه نحن كلها، نجيب الخبز ما نلحقه. You see what she said? All we had to eat was salt. Look, I swear to God, by God, we could barely find salt to eat. Look. الناس قاعدة بتاخذ على الأرض أكل حسبي الله وأنت النعم الوكيل. That's for flour, y'all. Look how they dump it off the truck at them. يعني لو احنا ما صارش الحرب for flour. That ain't no other food but flour. Watch this. يعني لو احنا ما صارش الحرب. This what you want to wait for? Day. And it ain't only happening there. It's happening in the Congo. It's happening in all the other places. Mozambique. It ain't no food in a lot of places, y'all. This ain't just over there. It's in other places too where the wars is going on and they not talking about it. I've been looking and I'm like, oh my God, the famine is here. Like, all you could find to eat was salt and you digging through trash to try to find something to eat. Devastating, yet a hard slap to wake up and be strategic and effective with our time. Mari, nephew, nephew, why you think I ain't been having y'all distracted on here? Get to your stuff. We gonna have class, but hopefully you're using this time wisely. For the parents that got kids, you need to be trying to go to the Goodwill and buy every single book you can about math, science, just in case this person get in office and they cancel school for good. They already did it with COVID. They just wanted to make sure it worked. You said people in the USA don't think it's going to happen here. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. They didn't think it was going to happen with 2020 either. And I kept on getting my stuff together the same way I'm doing now. I had a 3-year jump, 2.5-year jump. Well, from the middle of 17 to 2020 to get my stuff together, and I did. Next thing you know, they're going to have Americans on that. You can save an American for 30 cents a month for real. I mean, in real life. In real life. In real life. So you can spend 45 minutes to an hour prepping some vegetables to dehydrate while you sleep and be storing your stuff. Or you can spend 45 minutes doing this. And I found myself not doing what I was supposed to do because after I get off here, I'm tired. I go lay in my bed. Well, I done been on what's the name for an hour, 2 hours. Oh, no. I used to use my time more wisely than what I've been doing. And as y'all can see, when I get busy, stuff get done. I won't be wasting. I didn't used to wait. Canned goods are, yeah, canned goods is okay. You can dehydrate canned goods if you want to. I'm just thinking space saving so that you'll be able to do a lot. We've been telling people to go to the food banks, the churches that give out those boxes. Anywhere where they give it out free food, you need to be taking it. Don't lie. But anywhere where they are giving out free food, you need to be getting it. And trying to learn how to process it and keep it like our grandmas and them used to do back in the day. Yeah, canned goods is good for up to 30 years, some of them. Up to 30 years is... Because you got to think. Remember when I told y'all, I said, folks over here ain't never been hungry enough. Right? We talked about that. Folks over here, remember when we first started this and I was telling people, y'all need to be going to the food banks. You need to be doing, ain't nobody going to stand in no line in no food bank. Oh, you ain't never been hungry enough. That's what that is. You ain't never been hungry enough. Your pride gonna go out the window when it ain't nothing but dust mites in them cabinets, babe. And you looking in your kid's face and it ain't nothing to feed them. Hey, pumpkin. I almost said something. It's an itty parent. You gonna feel like an itty parent. You said 2020, them lines was long. They sure was. Because people that didn't think it was going to hit them, it hit them. I remember driving by the food lines because remember I told y'all, God told me in 2017, May, this is, I had never gardened before. Y'all, I started to garden and everything. I was not playing. He said it wasn't going to be no food. I said, oh, I got kids. Baby, I am terrified of caterpillars and spiders. I was out in that garden every morning, honey. I was living in a townhouse and turned my back patio into a full garden back there. Everybody used to, maintenance people and everything used to be like, man, this is crazy. I can't believe you're going squash out here, tomatoes, okra, because, oh, girl, you going to have to, then he introduced me to his wife, and they got on the same stuff I was on because they started seeing this stuff. I said, I told you so. When 2020 came, we was good. You said my household been eating 1 meal a day. It's a real thing. We was good. I thought I bought more pasta today. My daughter was questioning because I have a lot. I said, listen, I'm trying to tell you. Oatmeal, grits. Yeah. Oatmeal, grits, cream of wheat, stuff like that go a long way. You can make malted meal muffins and cream of wheat muffins. You can make a lot of stuff with that. Grind it up and make a flour if you have to. I save all my seeds from my organic veggies. Very good. I love to hear people who called you crazy realizing, dang, she was right the whole time. Yeah, do. And I don't be worried about none of it. You don't want to know why? Because I believe God. I believe God. And that's why I said I've been going back through my journals, baby. And it just, even this, I don't think of that. Even oatmeal. Yes, baby. Yes. Yes. It listen, even if I didn't eat the food, I would not be turning it down right now. Somebody gonna eat it and somebody gonna have something I need. So like lima beans. I cannot stand lima beans, but other people eat them, so I will buy them. Now I'm not gonna buy a lot of them because I don't eat them. Right? But other people like lima beans. Right? Other people like lima beans. So then if I run into somebody that got some red beans and they don't really mess with red beans or brown beans, exactly. 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 Can I ask y'all a question? Who was in class earlier? Anybody was in class? I found a case of oatmeal while getting rid of the boxes in my living room. I thought I had stored that stuff already. Auntie! Every day? Yesterday? What did you find yesterday? You found something you didn't know you had yesterday looking for a book, did you? Every time you go looking for one thing or do something, you find something else. I found 3 DVD players that I bought. Girl. Auntie. Every time we talk to her, she done found 3 extra. I found 3, what you call them? Portable stoves down there. I was looking for. Hilarious, Auntie. But you never know who might need it. It's better. I don't care what nobody say. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Don't y'all think so? I wish I had found that before the visit to Queens. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Taking some. Okay. So let me ask y'all a question. Seeing the time that we're in, and we haven't even known each other for 3 years. Do you find it intriguing that even though people said you was crazy, now you realize that it was a blessing that God allowed you to know before the masses? He allowed you to know before the economy had crashed. He allowed you to know that the food was going to be bad before it went bad so that you had time to prep. Y'all was feeling pressed like you needed to do it right now 3 years ago. Almost 3. But God put that urgency in your heart because he knew after 2023 there was going to be a lot of things that was going to change. It really feels like it's been longer we've been together. It's crazy, it do, don't it? Feel like I known y'all for about 10 years already. Do. Baby, I be feeling so blessed. I be like, God, and this is why I journal. Because people would tell me, God's not telling you that. Well, then why is exactly what I told you this whenever? Why am I ready for it then? I've learned how to manage my funds, prep, and tithe. Because that's my baby right there. And you didn't even know God was getting you ready for this next stage. Because when you got them, you have to. You don't even have a choice. You can't even think about not spending on a budget when you have what your gift you got. You have to. So God was teaching you way before you even knew you was going to need it. Listen. Baby. And he'll teach. I need a bookshelf space for all the journals. Now, I know you do. I bet. I believe it. I believe it. But I tell you, if you journal, if you ask God to give you the information, he will. And he will always keep you prepared for what's coming if you stay close to him. And I hope it's a blessing. I wouldn't know what to do otherwise. God would have sent somebody to you. He definitely always does. But you said all those people out there Christmas shopping. I'm telling you, my power went out and I had to use my generator. And my daughter said she was glad we had it. Come on, Amari. Amari. Did. And you see, listen, I'm grateful to Pumpkin. Listen, this the thing, family. When I say that God don't want you to be caught off guard, I mean that. But most people don't slow down enough to listen to what he's saying. I'm not Christmas, baby, listen. I said these folks about to be mad come January, February, March. Think about this. What happened right before 2020? People balled out for Christmas, right? And most people spend all their money October, November, December on Christmas. So from January to about February, unless they getting a lot of taxes, they're still paying off the credit cards and different things from Christmas. Well, remember, everybody got off work. Folks wasn't working. So now you got the stress of how you about to pay your bills for the next 3 months because you don't know when you're going back to work, right? Plus, you just went and blew all this money for Christmas that you normally work overtime in January and February to make up for what you spent during Christmas. And be waiting on the taxes. It was so many people that I know they bought out for Christmas 2019. And baby, it was ugly. They didn't have no food. When the stores didn't have no food, they wasn't ready. And then they changed the return policy. Uh-oh. Did. The feeling you get when you see the stress go away from their faces when you take out your stuff during an emergency. I'm so grateful. And is. That's why I said, just don't listen to him. Do what you got to do. That's why I used to wait till my ex-husband went to work. And I would hide everything because everything that he did get to see, he would go open it. I said, what are you doing? So now I got to treat you like the kids. I got to hide it from you and let you not even know what's in the house. That way you ain't rummaging through stuff. Because we ain't going to have nothing when the crazy stuff comes. Because you're like a kid and just because it's new, you want to open it. Grace be so mad. I had to hide my stuff, baby. I had to hide laundry, everything. I hear so much stuff in that house. And he was like, what are we going to do about this? I said, we don't got to worry about it. No, because I said, we ain't got to worry about none of that. Why you think at Christmas time I took and went and got all them turkeys and ground? We had over 200 pounds of ground meat. And turkey necks and pork chops. I have been budgeting for the last 3 years, making sure I kept them 2 deep freezers full. I took my coat closet and turned it into a pantry. Baby, I have been on it. I have been on it. You hear me? Because don't nobody got time for that. Don't nobody got time for that. And when God tell me something, I believe him. Why wouldn't I? He ain't never lied to me. So it's, even if it don't look like it's about to happen, if he keep bringing it to my mind to do something, I'm going to do that. If I shake it out once and be like, oh, I'll get to it, and it come back, that means something is about to happen in the near future where I'm going to need that. The times I didn't listen to that still small voice and said it was just my crazy mind, I used to be mad because he'd be and put it in my reach for my budget, whatever I had, and he'd tell me to get it, and I'd be like, I ain't going to get it, and then be mad that I didn't get it. Auntie. So when he tell me to get stuff now, oh, I'm getting it. I don't care if I'm broke right now. As long as I have what I need, I don't care about having no money. I don't need to just see money sitting in no account nowhere. If I got what I need, it don't matter to me. Because as long as I got what I need, I don't need money. I need money for it. Because think about it. It's a lot of people stacking their money, and we talked about this the other day. It's a lot of people stacking their money up, right? The dollar about to be gone is. It's a lot of people stacking their money up right now. But did y'all not see during 2020, it didn't matter how much money you had. If it wasn't nothing, you just couldn't buy it. How many people you think had yeast packets in their house during 2020? So it didn't matter if you had $1 million. If none of the stores around you had bread, you just didn't have none. If none of the stores around you had meat, you just didn't have none. It didn't matter how much money you had in your account, wasn't nothing to buy. I thank God my friend Pam found you on YouTube in 2020. She told me about you in 2023. I'm trying to get my funds together to get prepared. It's easier than you think. I promise you it is. Start getting the free stuff first. Go to some food banks and stuff. Find out where all the resources is, where you can be getting the free canned goods and the free shelf-stable food. And then that'll free up your money to go get whatever some other survival stuff you need. Don't forget Offer Up and all of those places. Goodwills. And how do you store meat? You can can it. And beef jerky is a thing. Beef jerky ain't nothing but dehydrated meat. So look at all the types of jerky that you can make. In the beginning, I saw people fighting over water and toilet paper. Sure did. And I had all of it at the crib. I wasn't worried about none of that. I was not going to. I would be the first one at the store. I went to the smaller stores. Like, people forgot about places like Family Dollar and stuff like that. So when I wanted water, I went to Family Dollar. I wasn't going to Walmart. I wasn't going to Costco. I wasn't going to none of them places where everybody was at. I went to Family Dollar, and it was always water. And I went first thing. I'll be the first person when they open the door. So I'm grabbing my cart, getting what I need, and getting out if that was something that I just needed. I'm not waiting till the middle of the day to go there. Yeah. Yeah, baby, because I don't buy ground meat. I don't buy. Like, I wish I had a deep freezer right now. If I had a deep freezer right now, I'd be buying. Because turkey is cheapest around from now until January. They going to have it 29 cents a pound, 39 cents a pound, whatever it is a pound. Okay, well, debone it. And grind it up in your grinder. Now you got ground turkey. Or, like, what I would do, every other turkey, I would keep the legs and the wings. And then I would boil the bones down. I made me some turkey bone broth, put me some peppers and onions and whatever else in there, and I'll make my chicken stock with it. With all the meat on the bones, that you won't take off. I put that in a pot and boil it. And then I would take them Ziploc bags. And see, now I wish I knew, because I could have been dehydrating it. But I would take that and put it down in my freezer. So to cook my greens, all the little chunky pieces of the turkey going to fall off the bone into the stock. I did not wait. The only thing I threw away was the skin and the bones. Everything else, I used it. Everything else, I used it. Oh, yeah. Get you a couple of turkeys and debone them, and to send them through your grinder, baby. You got to think you getting 22 pounds of turkey for $20, $25. Once you grind it up, it be about 18 pounds because the bones weigh, however many pounds. We'll give that 2 pounds. After that, you can put the bones in the oven and dry them out and then put them in a blender. And now you have fertilizer to help your plants grow. Exactly. Exactly. And see, I didn't know that at the time. You right, nephew. You're right. I didn't know that then, but I do know now. And I'll tell you this. This is the thing. Yeah. Yeah, and you can take the turkey skin and fry it. It's just like chicken skin. If you like fried chicken skin or whatever, I mean, you use it. I'm just telling y'all what I did then, but I didn't waste. So you got to think, how much would it cost you to buy 20 pounds of ground turkey at the store? Oh, way over $100. Right? 20 pounds? Because the small pack is 1 pound and that long pack is 3 pounds. So, remember when I told y'all this how I cut, right? So this how I cut my grocery bill in half because most of our grocery bill was meat. So if I make my own sausage, my own ground turkey, when people was paying $3.99 or $4.99 a pound for ground turkey, I was paying about $1.29 a pound. Because I would buy all the turkeys starting like the end of October. I would buy a turkey, like 2 or 3 turkeys every week, at least 40 pounds of turkey. 18-pound turkey, 2 18-pound turkeys or whatever. I'm deboning it, grinding it up, and putting it in the freezer. So I'm only spending $1.19 per pound, basically, compared to $4 $5 for a pound of ground turkey. I just gotta process it myself. So my grocery bill went from about $700 down, I kid you not, to about $350. Yeah, I got my scale and everything. Weigh it out. At that time, I did 2 pounds of turkey. Every time I did 2-pound bags, because whatever I was going to cook, it was going to be about 2 pounds of meat. So I always did 2-pound Ziploc bags. And so I already know it's already measured. I ain't got to put nothing back in the freezer. And it takes a little bit of time when you first start doing it, but after you get used to doing it, it's easy. That way you know how when you buy a 3-pound thing, you're only going to double it, and you're going to use half and freeze the other half. Now I don't got to worry about unpackaging nothing. I'm about to bust this turkey down, put it back in the freezer, run it through this grinder, weigh it out, and put it up, and I'm good. Yeah, it cuts your bill. Like, even if you don't eat ground turkey, if you eat ground beef, the reason it's so much is because they have to process it again. If you go get a chuck roast, a roast, and chop it up and run it through your grinder, you're not having to pay the extra $3 for them to grind it for you and process it for you. That's any meat. If you eat ground chicken, go buy you some chickens and grind your chicken up. You hear me? You're going to save money doing that. It's going to be a little bit more time consuming for you because you can't just go and get the pack, but you're going to save a lot of money if you grind it yourself. They're charging you that much, $10 a pound, because they got to chop it up, grind it, and package it for you. Do process your own, and you're going to save more money. The more they do, the more it costs. Exactly. And I don't like giving away free money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it myself. I told you I was making my butter and everything. I cut my grocery bill in half. I learned how to make pasta. I was not spending all that money at the store when I could sit home. I'm home anyway. I told you I made our bread. I made a lot of stuff. I stopped buying chili mix. I made my own chili mix. I'm not doing all that. You got your wood stove coming? Come on now. Y'all been watching your camping videos? Or off-grid videos so we can get used to see what they got to do? Yeah. I separate my store meat too, but I'm saying they're charging you to do it for you. And if you just go and you do it yourself, you save a lot more money. Me too. I used to season my pork chops and everything. Lemon pepper pork chops, they were seasoned and put up. So I didn't even have to do it. You know? Yeah. 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 Well, good. I want y'all, Marcy and have need y'all to be watching those survival videos, y'all, or not necessarily survival, but definitely camping videos, so y'all can see like how much wood it takes to keep your stove burning and all of those kind of things. Those things are going to be, if you don't know already, those things are going to be important. I also, for moms that need sleeping bags, don't sleep on the Goodwill for sleeping bags. A lot of times they have really good you got to go back where they hang the blankets up at, but they not gonna be $50 and $60 like they are at Walmart or Dick's or wherever they're at. Sporting's good places. If you go to the Goodwill, a lot of times they have really good sleeping bags. You can take them to the laundromat, throw a little bleach in there, not a lot, a little bit, wash them, and then you don't have to spend a lot of money on that too. Because if the heat goes out, most people don't got really good heavy blankets or quilts or anything like that. They got that cute stuff. That ain't gonna work if it ain't no power, because it's normally colder in your apartment or your house than it is outside when it's cold. Y'all know bandos be stupid freezing. So with that, heavy blankets, wool blankets, the itchy ones our grandparents used to make us sleep under, but they were stupid warm. They always got them at Goodwill. You pay about $6 for it. Yeah, it's used, but it ain't gonna have no holes or nothing in it. But it's heavy to where if there's no power, you can keep your babies warmer. Y'all can bundle up, because these blankets that's on these beds now, they're not gonna keep you warm if there's no power. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that. So Goodwill's gonna be a good place to go, so you can have big thick blankets, because this cute stuff ain't gonna. Yeah, they thin, girl. These cute blankets ain't about to keep you warm. So Goodwill's a good place to go get those now. Yeah, yeah, definitely go. So I love y'all. I'm about to go and check on my onions, and then I'm probably gonna get in the bed. I'll probably see y'all in the morning. I don't know what time, because I'm actually up later. I said I'm about to start going to bed before 10 o'clock so I can start getting back up early, because I be going to bed too late, and then I can't get up at 5 like I want to. So I love y'all. I don't know what time I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, because I gotta be prepping. I might call y'all while I'm in the kitchen. I don't know. We'll see. I love y'all though, and thank y'all for prepping. I really appreciate it. I'm serious. Y'all make my heart happy when I know that y'all doing that. See y'all later. Good night. I love y'all too.